What's up, friends? Welcome back to 9 3/4. It's Carissa here, and I'm so happy to be bringing you this message from the universe. Yep. I'm here with my space duckies, as you can see. I worked really hard to win these in a claw game, and honestly, there were only 3 colors of these alien duckies, but one really cool, like, space dude, like, you know, he's still a space duck nonetheless, and really, really cool. So that's what we're here bringing you today. Messages from the universe and what you need to hear from the universe as far as, like, yeah, I'm not going to go too far deep into the explanation. I'm just letting whatever come through from the universe. And that's where we are going with today's reading. So without further ado, you guys, I'm going to keep it nice and short. Going into the group selection here, we have 4 groups or 4 ducks for you to choose from today. Starting off with group 1 with this, like, green space duck here, alien ducky. Group 1. Group 2, we have the blue alien space duck. Group 3, we have this silver robot space duck. And group 4, we've got the pink alien space duck. So as usual, you guys can pause the video here. I will drop the timestamps down below and meet you at your reading. Oh, I gotta like that. See you guys there. What's up, group 1? If you chose the green alien space ducky, welcome to your reading. I'm gonna go ahead and put your ducky right over here, and we're just gonna jump right on in. Right off the bat, I'm hearing Bones by Imagine Dragon, so I think that's a song, like a theme song for you guys. I'm just hearing that. I don't even know the words to it. All the words. I just know that I, and you got that feeling in your bones, you know. That things are shifting, you know. I feel like things are shifting for you guys. Yeah, I feel it, like things are shifting. Green, I feel like, is really, usually I associate that with the heart chakra, you know, love, acceptance, healing, things like that. But I'm also getting this image of like a plant that was like a seed, not just a plant, but like a seed that was planted in the ground and it's starting to sprout up. So like growth, you know. I feel like there's a lot of growth happening, a lot of shifts happening for you guys, things like that. Like there's like this feeling in your bones, something is happening and things like that. So I really do think that there's something coming, something happening. There's magic, and it's like a feeling in your soul, you know. And yeah, so let's flip over these pre-shuffled oracles for you guys. I have 5, and then we're gonna go ahead and shuffle out some tarot. Okay, so we have number 34. This card got run over by my chair, unfortunately. At some point. You are perfectly imperfect. And again, with the green, you guys, I'm totally feeling all the green here. So green might be like your lucky color right now, and I feel like you guys are just a star. We'll get into like things that are popping off in my head right now, but definitely you are perfectly imperfect here. We also have number 41, 3rd house, with communication. So 3rd house is like all about how you learn, communication, things like that. Still navigating all of that, and it does depend like what sign you have placed there, stuff like that. The 3rd house is ruled by, oh my god, Mercury, right? Why am I second guessing myself? Do you guys second guess yourself perhaps? We'll get to that in a second. 37, never ending story. I feel like this can relate here. Okay. I'm going to actually move this over like so. because I want to use this small card in the center. I think it's going to look nice. Lotus room, take up space, growth, you guys, growth, expansion, awakening. What was I telling you? Oh my goodness. Okay. Absolutely. And final card here. We have insecurity. This is the root chakra here. All right. Wow. Okay. All right, you guys. So I feel like definitely the message coming through from the universe for you guys, group one, and of course the blue duck is making an appearance. It just fell over off where I had it, so maybe you might have messages there. I have not done the blue duck reading yet, so I think he's next. You might, if you felt drawn to that, you might have a message there since he wanted to make an appearance. But yes, I feel like where do I want to go? These cards really do come out in such a cohesive way with how you might be feeling. Like the insecurity card, you're perfectly imperfect, taking up space, and then this never ending story. It's almost like this energy of like a wounded ego, distorted guidance, like comparing yourself, criticizing yourself very harshly, and then having these insecurities and then recognizing that you are perfect just the way you are. I'm hearing Bruno Mars, Just the Way You Are, also, so that might be a very great song for you to listen to and hype up your ego. Watching hype you up a reading might be really great. Actually have Lexi's reading on my list, so I want to drop her reading down below as well. If you want to go and take a watch, I highly recommend. She's absolutely magical. But yes, I feel like that would be something really great for you because there's this energy here with the root chakra that you need to really learn to trust in yourself and get comfortable with who you are and ground yourself in that energy. You're kind of too much up in your head, I feel like, and with that energy coming through, it's like spending so much time in your head. You're allowing these thoughts and fears and anxieties to really get the best of you and rule your, you know, your world, your inner world and your inner workings. And so, no, that's not to say that that's not completely normal. That happens to all of us. It happens to the best of us, you know? And so what the universe is saying here is like, it's time for you to come back down. You know, see this fairy, she has her wings, but she's not flying. She's sitting down. She's trying to plant herself down, and she, you know, it's about rewriting your story. It's never ending, and it's like you have the ability to change the outcome of what comes next. It doesn't matter about what happened before or what, you know, what has already transpired. What matters is what happens next. 37 condenses to 10. We're closing that book and we're starting a new one. You know, 2023, this year, this is like this is a timeless reading, but at this time of upload, this year is all about a new year coming into alignment with yourself, right? 2023 condenses to the number 7, and so does 34. Okay, that's all about alignment. And I had this huge collaboration with 6 other incredible readers. There were 7 of us total, and it was all about alignment, all about, you know, coming into union with yourself, really. And we did it on the rainbow colors, the chakra colors, seeing what messages came through. So you might find messages in there as well as far as like getting in alignment there, but again, only people called to go ahead and take a look at those. But I do feel that there is this energy here for you to really allow yourself some time and space away from the thoughts and fears that take up room in your head, you know, because that's all it is. Thoughts and fears, they're just fears, you know. And I know it's easier said than done to like get out of your head and let your fears go, but with this 3rd house communication, it talks about how you learn, how you communicating, and it's asking you, the universe is asking you to really get out of your head and change your perspective. 41 condenses to 5. It's about change. It's about obstacles and overcoming these obstacles at that. So when it comes to what we are focusing on here, lotus room, take up space, growth, expansion, awakening. You're waking up to certain things that you're recognizing within yourself, just how incredible you are, just how perfectly imperfect you are, just how these insecurities are just that, these fears and thoughts and doubts, they're plaguing you, and you have the power, you have the ability to shut them down. It doesn't matter what identity you what gender you identify as. Just as far as energy goes, I don't know, I'm hearing I Am a Woman, that song. I'll pop it on the screen because I can't remember the artist, but it's like a song with the affirmations within it. It's a great song. But as far as like a song that really hypes you up and gets you going, making you feel like strong within yourself, you know, for me personally, when I listen to songs by Beyonce, you know, I feel like a powerful person, or even Megan Trainor. But it's going to vary for each person. You know, for some people it's going to be like Jay-Z. For other people it's going to be Bruno Mars, you know, Feeling Yourself, things like that. Something that's going to really get you feeling good within yourself and about yourself, things like that. It really does matter with like the energy of the music as well. So that's kind of what I'm getting a lot of. And it's a message that's come through before, so you might have been in another reading of mine where you've gotten that message previously. But yes, I definitely feel like this is about you waking up and understanding, like taking your power back and seeing like you have this confidence starting to spark up within you. Like, see how this heart is starting to glow, but like the arms are crossed like this, and you're going to just like boom, break out of it, and you're going to just unleash this power within yourself and step into your confidence, step into your king or queen energy, you know, and just boss up. So let's get further information here from tarot. And take a look here, because I do feel like there's a lot of energy about that with the lotus room. Even like lotuses are these flowers that bloom from the bottom of the river, right? They have to overcome so much adversity, like coming up from underneath the water to bloom at the top. So I feel like that's really what you do, and they're such beautiful flowers, you know. So what does the universe want to know? Want group 1 to know, please? Okay, we have the Empress. What does the universe want group 1 to know, please? We have the 3 of Cups. What does the universe want group 1 to know? Wow. Temperance. Wow. The Star. And one more, please. What does the universe want group 1 to know, please? We have the 10 of Wands. In the back of your deck, we have Akashic Records, which is a bonus card specific for this particular deck. Let me just fix this because it's really bothering me. Okay, group 1, you guys are absolutely incredible. If I didn't say that enough, the universe really wants you to understand, like, you need to have more faith in yourself and more hope in where you're going in this life. You know, I feel like sometimes you hold on to a lot of burdens and responsibilities, whether it be in your home life or in your work life and things like that. And you tend to take on a lot when it comes to like the things that may have gone wrong in your life, maybe that you deem as like a failure, or things that you were not able to achieve, or things like that. And what really is coming across here is that, like I said here with this card, you know, it doesn't matter what happened in the past. You know, these things didn't work out, or these things didn't happen for you for a reason. Those things were not meant to happen because there were better and bigger things that were supposed to happen for you. You know, some people might be asking, like, why then did I even have to experience it? Why did I have to go through such a hardship or a heartache and like the grief and all of that? That's part of the growth process. You know, it's part of learning, it's part of understanding, it's part of molding who we are and overcoming adversity and things like that. That's what shapes us into the amazing people that you guys are, group one, you know? And I think you really understand like just how intense that maybe the previous experiences have been. Yeah, justice is going to be served, you guys. With this Akashic Records card, as I said, this is specific to this particular deck. This is also similar to the Never-Ending Story in a way, in which you guys are really able to tap in and write your own story. You're tapping into like possible past life memories, possible things you've done in previous lives and things like that. You're accessing things and knowledge and downloads and things like that that are really going to help shift your perspective, shift and pivot your timeline in a way that can really propel you forward. I also feel too that it's really calling you to nurture yourself a lot more. You know, I think that there's so many things that you kind of beat yourself up on, and there's just kind of this energy of being more gentle on yourself. I feel like you guys may be the nurturing type towards so many other people and constantly giving yourself to others and being more kind and compassionate and loving towards other people, but always so hard on yourselves. And what the universe wants you to know is that you need to be more gentle with yourself. You know, give back and pour back more into your cup, your own cup, and nurture yourself and what it is that you want to grow and move forward with in your life. What is it that you really dream about at night? What is it that you want to achieve in this life? Because you are the main character in your life story, in your movie, in your book. You know, stop making other people the main character, because you are the main character and you're worthy of being the main character, whether you recognize that or not. You know, with the Three of Cups here, there are so many people who love you and want to celebrate with you. And I feel like there's like this energy of soul family coming through. You know, with the Justice card, this good karma that you have around you is coming towards you and ready to be here. Yeah, with the Lovers card here, I'm not reading reversals today. Behind that, I do feel like there is, like, whether you are looking for a divine counterpart, it could be someone like that. So take it only if it resonates. However, this could just be a soulmate, like as a friendship or as a mentor or someone like that. You know, it doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. At the very least, though, it's a choice of yours that has a very strong connection to your heart's desire, what your heart really, really wants for you and your soul is meant to find. You know, I feel like it's that at the very least. Just because we have so much green energy, and with the heart coming through here on this insecurity card and drawn to looking at things are really looking up. I'm looking at this arrow on this card here. Things are looking up for you. And I just think that there's so much here, and you really need to find a way to connect more to your heart, and in a way where, because I don't feel like it's connection to your heart in a way that you can love on other people, but in a way where you can love on yourself and have that connection of love to, you know, your own self. You know, I keep saying that because it's just, it's true. There's that strong energy of having that self-love for you and being kinder to yourself, having more love, self-love, self-care. And I'm not just talking about pampering yourself and stuff like that. I'm actually talking about, like, honestly, you might have to like write down affirmations like, I am beautiful, I am strong, I am smart, I am wise, I'm full of wisdom, I'm worthy, I am courageous, I am good at what I do, I am full of skills, I am wanted, and what I want wants me. You know, I don't chase, I attract, things like that. And I feel like there's so many things that you might need to retrain your brain or your mentality, as far as like not sitting in an energy of, you know, being so hard on yourself. I just keep hearing like wounded ego or distorted guidance. Maybe somebody either hurt you, or for some of you, led you down a path in which you, it just feels like a painful way to really look at yourself and compare your story. And I'm just hearing this quote that I used to, you know, really, I still like think about all the time, is don't compare your chapter 3 to someone else's chapter 34. You know, like, don't expect overnight success, because that's not how these things work. Certainly not how, you know, everyone in this day and age really looks for like instant gratification, and I don't think that you're going to find that here. And I don't think many people find that, and it's often something that needs to be learned. I think you have so much 7 energy that we talked about with that when I brought up 2023 being this year. This 34 condenses to 7. I just feel like it's about you having more patience for yourself and more patience for your journey. Sometimes the best things in your life, the biggest and best and greatest manifestations that are coming towards us, take time, because they're so ginormous. You know, there's such crazy shifts and crazy changes. It takes time, you know, and we need to be patient. But definitely, you know, try your hardest not to compare yourself. At the very least, you can compare yourself to who you were before and how far you've come, because you've come a long way. You know, you've grown so much, and you are someone who's learning and growing every single day. You know, just really have the courage to face your fears. Have the courage to decide that I'm going to make a plan today. I'm going to do XYZ today in order to achieve this, and I'm not going to sit here and like keep feeling like I can't do this, you know, I'm not worthy, because you are worthy. You know what, group 1, you are totally worthy of the things that you are trying to bring forward. And I feel like giving you a giant hug. You know, I am giving you a giant hug through the screen, by the way, because you have worked so hard. And I think like you just need to hear that from someone else. Let's get you some of these The Universe Has Your Back cards. Because the universe does have your back, you guys. Okay, so group 1, advice and guidance from the universe, please, for group 1. Advice and guidance from the universe. Oh, we have, if I can grab it. When I'm connected to my joyful presence, I attract support from the universe. Yes. Find what it is that lights your soul on fire, that really truly makes you happy. You will attract all that support. The universe is already supporting you. But don't sit in that like feeling of, I don't know why I'm shuffling again, in that feeling of like, woe is me. You know, I feel like, I don't know, I'm hearing it's my party and I cry if I want to, but I don't feel like you're there anymore. I feel like you're coming out of that energy and really finding ways to shift your perspective and things like that. And the universe is really proud of you for doing that. My outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition. I love this for you guys. So really, like, when you shift the way you feel and think on the inside, it's really also going to shift the way things are on your outer world. Does that make sense? So let's get you one more. Advice and guidance from the universe for group 1, please. Oh, we have hope is the conduit for miracles. I freaking love this so much. And you guys, this goldeny color is making me think of solar plexus energy, which is all about power, strength, and determination. And you guys, it's even in this color here also. It's really just about you standing in your power, taking your power back, and understanding how strong you are, you guys. The back of your deck too. I find a deeper meaning and personal growth amid the discomfort, because you guys, this is all about your growth, all about your growth journey. The different phases of the moon is like catching my eye here, and how sometimes we have these phases of feeling full and feeling less full and things like that. And like, it doesn't matter, like with the moon, it doesn't matter if it's full or if it's not full, you know, it's still there. It's still the moon. It's still, you can still feel its presence, you know, it's still very powerful and has its power, you know, it still can control the ocean tides. And just like you know, you are still so extremely powerful. And it's just about you connecting to what it is that really lights you up. I feel like I say that often and a lot, but truly connecting to you and your heart, allowing yourself to heal and shifting your perspective on that, you know, shifting your perspective on the way you view yourself and healing that relationship with yourself, you know, giving more love to yourself and seeing that you are the star, you are the main character of your life, and you are growing and you are achieving bigger and better things. So that is where I'm going to leave your reading, group 1. I hope that this was helpful and insightful for you guys with messages from the universe. The universe loves you. I love you, and thank you guys so much for being here with me and watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please go ahead and smash the like button and comment down below a green heart emoji so I know you're from group 1. Let me know how you guys like this, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the little bell notification so you don't miss a beat. I will also be dropping my Patreon link down below in case you're interested in joining our magical family there, where we have exclusive content and weekly energy readings not available here on YouTube. So thank you guys so much. I hope you guys have a magical day or night whenever you're watching this, and I will see you soon. Bye! What's up, group 2? If you chose the blue alien space ducky, welcome to your reading. This is very interesting because I'm just seeing boats, like sailboats, right off the bat. So I don't know if that's significant to anybody. Boats, sailboats in particular, I'm just seeing that. So maybe traveling, or going overseas, something like that, or being abroad, something like that. I'm also hearing Somewhere Beyond the Sea. That song is playing in my head too. So maybe you have dreams of going beyond the sea, wherever that is for you, or something like that. But perhaps the universe just has messages that tie specifically to the ocean of some sort. But yeah, I feel like it's more so leading me to the theme of like travel, or exploring, something like that. So maybe a vacation is needed. But let's dive into your cards here. I think I want to position them like this. We're gonna flip them over now. We have number 1, 3, 2, 1, jump. I really like this card here. We also have Edge of the World, leap into the unknown, calling courage, taking risk. Also stunning. Okay, and then you have growth, the heart chakra. Okay, and then we have number 1 again. Wow, with Yang, divine masculine energy. It doesn't matter what you identify as, it's just energy. And then you have number 9, Sagittarius, expand. So again, you don't have to be a Sagittarius. It's just energy. So, wow. Okay. There's a lot to unpack here. definitely a lot with that, with the expand, and even like edge of the world, like leaping into the unknown. I was talking about like the ocean and not the ocean, but beyond the sea, exploring the sailboats, coming into my head. So I feel like coming into my head, sorry. Also don't know why I have a random banana, but I feel like there's a lot about like wanting to travel or expand as far as like um exploring your horizons. Is that the correct lingo saying? But like expanding your perspective, just going forward with confidence, like leaping forward. Look at these two cards are so similar too. It's about 3, 2, 1, jump, and it says right here, leap into the unknown with courage. You know, taking risks, and then not to mention it ties here with growth. You know, you're growing, and then one with yang. You have double ones here. You might see a lot of 111s. I've been seeing a lot of 111s lately. So maybe this is about a new beginning with yourself, potential, having more inspiration around you, and really just like seeing the signs. So it could be like you might be seeing this number a lot, or you know, these signs a lot, and you just don't know what to do with them, and it's because they're going to keep showing up until you get the hint, you know. So it does feel like a lot of this has to do with expansion and leaping into something that you are afraid to take a leap into or afraid to go into. And it doesn't necessarily have to be something new, but something that you have been afraid to really go after full speed or full, like all in on. Because I feel like not all of you is going to be new. You know, for a lot of you, this could be something you've tried before, but maybe didn't go all out with. You know, you didn't feel like you were ready, and now it's like it's time. You know, it's time. With the triangle, I feel like the triangle shape is such a strong shape. I don't know what it is. I have a thing for triangles, but it's a very strong shape. I think threes are also a number of like stability and strength, and just I don't know how to explain it. It reminds me of like the triquetra and the power of three. I'm just hearing the power of three. What's that you free? Had you guys watched Charmed? Like OG Charmed. So that might be a thing for you guys, because that's really that's coming out, presenting to me in my head. But with this number 9, Sagittarius expand, it's really speaking your truth. You know, this is a card, a sign that's ruled by Jupiter, and that's really about, you know, expansion and thinking big, and it's also about growth too. So yes, I love this so much. I think creative action is going to be like really flowing within you. This is something that you just need to go with. I'm sorry if you can hear my tummy rumbling. There's a lot of excitement and energy, and I didn't eat, so yes, maybe you guys are hungry also. Stand tall and really just like see how tall these plants are. Like, stand tall and be brave. Follow your heart with whatever this particular thing is. I feel like this is so straightforward, because it's just, yeah, it's there. And for some of you, I feel like you might be like, well, I don't know what this is. You know, I'm not sure what this is. I'm also keep looking at this eyeball here. It's like you'll see it. It'll come to you, you know, and it'll be clear as day. You'll be able to see it, like you know it. You know what it is. And it'll happen. And yeah, I think like with this blue duck, I feel like with the eyeball too, I feel like it's third eye. It's like you'll know, you know, you'll have this like intuition as far as like what this is, and you might even be waking up to some psychic abilities, you know. But definitely a lot of ones might be presenting themselves. Like I said, 11 might be a thing also. But yeah, at the very least 111. I'm still hearing that song, Beyond the Sea. Somewhere beyond the sea, somewhere waiting for me. We have the Page of Swords. Okay, yeah, something that you might be wanting to learn, have more knowledge on. This could also be something social media, because that is my social media card, but we'll get more information before I speak on it. What messages from the universe for group 2, please? Messages. We have the Magician, also a number 1 card, you guys. Incredible. Okay. What messages for the universe, from the universe for group 2, please? What messages from the universe for group 2, please? We have the Chariot. I don't know why that song is playing in my head also. Gavin DeGraw, the Chariot. So that might be significant for you guys. Also, that song doesn't like typically, that song doesn't play in my head like all the time when I play it either. Like, I mean, when I draw this card, it's not like, oh, I hear the word and it triggers that song, in case you're wondering. So just want to put that out there. Messages from the universe for group 2, please. We have the 3 of Wands. Again, growth. Messages from the, oh, and the 5 of Crystals. Okay. Which is the Pentacles in this deck. In the back of your deck, we have the 10 of Cups. I'm not doing reversals today, which is in case you're wondering. So, group 2. I definitely feel like from the universe, this is about you no longer feeling like you are left behind. If you feel like you have been left behind previously, like whether it be because you see everybody else around you like popping off in your, you know, in their life, like maybe they're moving forward and you're not, like everybody's getting married or achieving goals, having kids, and you are just here not really moving forward, not really seeing things through, not really, you know, knowing which way to go and things like that, finding your direction, finding your path, finding your purpose. Maybe you felt kind of lost in the sauce, something like that. You know, I feel like now is this time where you have been truly working on things, putting in the work as far as like taking action and moving forward. And it's like you have this ability, you have the powers, you have the resources, you have all this magic within you. With the Magician card here, you have Divine Masculine showing up twice. And like I said, it doesn't matter what you identify as, it's just energy. And I feel like this is really the universe calling you to step into that power and go get that bag. Go take that leap of faith into the unknown and do it. Do it. Even if you feel afraid, even if you feel like you might fall on your face, it's okay. You will be fine. You know, the universe is here to support you and catch you and guide you along the way. You know, this unicorn here in the Chariot card is going to help you, propel you forward into the line of success, you know, as far as like you moving forward. And not to say that you should do so in a haphazard way in which you don't know a single thing, you know, you just like, okay, I'm going to close my eyes and I'm going to pick you. You know, I'm not saying that's what the universe is saying. I'm saying like go forward in a smart way where you kind of have this intuition as far as like, okay, I know in my heart of hearts, deep down in my soul, this is what I'm meant to be doing and I'm going to take this leap. You have the skills and abilities to research, like, okay, I done the work, I'm going to, you know, I decided that this is where I want to put my resources. Maybe it has something to do with going back to school, learning something, learning a skill, taking a class or a course. You did research, is this the course that I want to take? Because there's a million courses out there. You know, you want to make sure you're taking the right course from the right person, from someone that you actually, you know, look up to and who is actually going to teach you things that you want to learn, you know, or, you know, that makes sense to apply to where you want to go, you know, things like that. That's what this 3 of Wands is here. It's like really making sure that you did that work and you planned ahead in such a way where you are still taking a leap. You don't know if you're going to land on your feet, but you did the planning work and you are just going to take that leap of faith and go forward. And because you did the groundwork of it, you're going to land on your feet just fine. You know, you might be like already doing that stuff on the side as well. I'm getting like some of you might have already done this side work, or you might be doing a side hustle of some kind. And now it's time for you to just really take that leap of faith and quit your job and go full blast on whatever the side hustle is and make it your business. Make it your full-time business and blow it up. Make it huge. Have this happiness, have this 10 of Cups full fulfillment life, and just expand and grow. Step into your power. Take charge. Take action. Go forward with confidence in knowing that what would you do if you knew that you wouldn't fail? What would you do then? You know, that's kind of what I'm hearing from the universe, is like going forward with that energy of like, what would you do if you knew you wouldn't fail? You know, use that energy, use that confidence, and make your decision that way. But I do want to preface it with having a plan, thinking it through, and not just blindly going at it. When I say, you know, leaping into the unknown, it does not mean close your eyeballs and just say, I'm going to pick this idea, and then just jump into it, not knowing a single thing, not doing research, due diligence. You know, the universe is saying there is a smart way about leaping into the unknown being that you don't know the outcome of choosing said path. Does that make sense? Because I feel like I have to kind of spell it out just a little bit, you know, because you do need to do a little bit of research as far as like which path to take. If you don't know like which one to go down, you know, weigh out your options, the pros and cons. Is this what I really want? That's how you decipher it. That's how you figure it out. That's how you navigate which way to go. With the Chariot, there's typically two horses on the traditional tarot, and it's usually like a black and a white. And there has to be a balance when you go forward in order for you to go forward with success. And if it's too much one way or too much another way, you're going to fall over, and your cart is going to fall over, and you will not succeed. And that's what it is. That's what the universe is saying. You need to have balance when it comes to this. You need to know the back end a little bit. You need to do your due diligence. And once you do that, you take that leap of faith, and then the universe will do the other half. You know, you surrender and you let the universe control the rest, you know? Does that make sense? I think I'm making sense. Those of you who get it will get it. Behind this is Temperance. More about balance, you guys. More about having that surrendering and allowing yourself to also be in alignment with yourself with this Temperance card, you know? Making sure you fill your own cup when it comes to whatever this is. You know, it has to be something that's in alignment with you. That's what I'm getting at. And that's what I'm feeling here. But definitely stepping into your power, understanding that you have all the resources and the skills available to you, whether it be in arm's reach or within you already. And you just have to realize that and take that power to do so. So much energy here with the ones. 1, 1, 1. 10 condenses to 1. You know, it's also marks the ending and the beginning. So I'm, like I said, you're probably going to see a lot of ones. 1, 1, 1. You might even see 10, 10 on the clock a lot. Things like that. So I would say be on the lookout for a lot of those signs, how you're feeling, what's around you at that time. Maybe a certain song is playing a lot and you don't know why. Little subtle hints at the universe. You can even ask your guides to send you signs and things like that, as far as like any sort of hints about like what it is that you might need to be focusing on or shifting your energy towards when it comes to this. But it does feel like that energy of like shifting gears, you know, taking that leap of faith, speaking your truth, shifting your perspective. Think really big. It has a lot to do with creative action though, you know, and like going forward with confidence. And for a lot of you, I do feel like this is like maybe quitting your job and going for something else. Now, I'm not saying quit your job and go do something else. I'm saying that if it resonates, take it, and if not, leave it for someone who it is for, because this is a general reading. Now, For others of you, this could be something else, like, you know, if there's something like a skill that you wanted to learn, maybe you wanted to take a particular course and pick up a new skill, maybe you wanted to go back to school for something, that's something very well that's coming through, something about growth and expansion within yourself and taking confident action towards that, and not really understanding where that's going to lead you. And that's the leap into the unknown, feeling like you're left behind because you're not sure where you're meant to be going, and you feel like everyone's moving forward but you. It's about you, rather than sitting still and not being sure where to go, taking action and moving forward. You know, it does feel like there's something here though where it has to do with you learning and picking up something like knowledge and skills and things like that that you are very interested and inspired by. I feel like there's also a lot of communication that is involved in whatever this is. Possibly, like I said, social media for a very few of you. So take that only if it resonates with the social media aspect, because that feels very specific. So let's get some advice and guidance from the universe, because I feel like yours, group 2, was a lot more quicker than group 1. Maybe I babbled too much in group 1. Energy flows where my intention goes. I love this saying, and it totally does. You know, taking action, and like with masculine action, masculine energy, I mean, I feel like it's very intentional, very like authoritative, very specific. Not to say that like feminine energy isn't, but I feel like it's very like straight to the point, you know? More disciplined, I guess I should say. When I think I've surrendered, I surrender more. And yes, that's what I mean by like taking the action, and like with the Chariot, having that balance of surrendering to the universe, you know, take that action and then allowing the universe to do the rest, you know, the other half. So advice and guidance from the universe for group 2, please. We have the moment I embrace my peace within and surrender, the outcome is the moment that the universe can truly get to work. So there's a lot of energy here of surrendering, and then like after this energy flows where your intention goes. So like I feel like there is the message coming through from the universe that once you do the action, make sure you don't do too much with it, because being overly controlling and overbearing with your actions can do you harm, can hinder your progress, and, you know, keep you stagnant or keep you from, you know, keep you blocked in your progress, things like that. Like delay your progress forward is what I mean to say. So when you do have that intentional action, make sure you do what you say you're going to do, and then allow the universe to take control. Surrender. You know, don't like hold the reins too tight and make sure you have to do every single thing. That's the main thing coming across here, because there's so much masculine energy coming through here with your reading. I think that's the main message from the universe is, yes, this is great. Having that inspired action, having that confident action coming through from you, but also remembering to allow yourself to let go and surrender. You know, the back of your deck, we have I am the dreamer of my dream. And you guys, I'm hearing A Million Dreams by oh my gosh, what's that movie? The Greatest Showman. You guys dream really big. Dream big, dream bigger, because it's possible. Like, seriously, I don't know why I feel called to look behind. When I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. You guys are so incredible and just amazing. I did not do that for group 1, but something told me to just move that back. So that is what I have for you guys, group 2. And where I'm going to leave your reading messages from the universe. The universe loves you guys and supports you guys through all of this and whatever this is for you guys, because it's going to be different for you guys, for each of you guys. But thank you guys so much for being here. I hope this brought you some insight and clarity. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please go ahead and smash the like button and comment down below a blue heart emoji or something, maybe a sailboat, so I know you're from group 2. And let me know how this resonated for you and things like that. I love chatting with you in the comment section. And yes, thank you so much. Please go ahead and subscribe and hit the little bell notification so you don't miss a beat. I will also be dropping my Patreon down below in case you're interested in joining our magical family there, where we have exclusive content and weekly energy readings not available here on YouTube. So thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you guys have a magical day or night whenever you're watching this, and I will see you soon. Bye. What's up, group 3? If you chose this robot space duck, welcome to reading. I don't know, this reminds me of Lost in Space from Netflix. So I don't know if that's significant, but yeah. Or this also reminds me a little bit of Cyclops from X-Men. So maybe you have like mutant energy, you know? That's really cool. I love X-Men. But yes, you guys, group 3. So I feel like you guys might be really tapped in, just because I'm picking up on that mutant vibe, that energy. You guys might have some gifts that maybe I feel like most of you are probably aware of, and others of you might be like waking up to these particular abilities and gifts. Now, I definitely feel like this group probably has that ability, and I don't know if it has anything to do with this like particular duck maybe you chose, or that I chose for this group. I don't know. I chose the duck before I drew the cards, but we'll see what the cards reveal as well. But I'm just getting the vibe that like with Cyclops, he has to keep his eyes closed, and if he doesn't keep his eyes closed, his eyes shoot out the lasers, right? And Cyclops isn't psychic or anything like that, but just with that mutant energy, it's just like he has superpowers, and I feel like you guys have some superpower abilities, you know, whether it be clairvoyance, claircognizance, something like that. Take what resonates, leave the rest. At the very least, might be like, I don't want to say least, but be just some sort of ability that you are waking up to that maybe not many people have, you know? So let's get into your cards and just see what pops up, because maybe I'm totally wrong. You guys have a bonus card, by the way. So let's just get into it. We have number 13. Every cycle is a higher opportunity. I love this because 13 is a lucky number, a very lucky number, you guys. Number 22, say yes to your open door. Okay, I like that too. Move this down. 22 is, of course, a master number. We also have energy field, get back what you put into the universe, manifestation, attraction, momentum. Okay. And then we have, let's do this one, destiny. This is a neutral chakra card. Okay. Number 40, co-create. Like that. Very similar to the other card. And then we have number 26, Neptune with vision. Wow, vision standing out. Vision, like, okay, let me adjust this because it's crooked. Vision, like, you can see, like, I just saw 𝒕𝒐𝒔𝒔, you know, like how she can see into the future. Maybe you have like premonitions or psychic dreams, things like that. Astral dreaming, astral projection, or lucid dreaming might be something that you dabble into or have the ability to do. But yeah, I feel like there is so much to unpack here. Okay. First and foremost, okay, I want to take note of the numbers. I normally do not condense master numbers, but it is a 4. Let's just put that out there, okay? 13 condenses to 4, 40 condenses to 4. That's 3 4s technically, okay? Like I said, I normally don't condense master numbers, which is all about like stability, foundation, manifestation, home, things like that. And I feel like there's a lot of these things being talked about even in the cards itself with co-create, energy field, what you get back, you put into the universe. It even says manifestation here on the card. Not even like talking about the say yes to your open door. That means an opportunity is coming your way and you're going to like be able to go through that open door. And then destiny, you know, every cycle is a higher opportunity, opportunities popping out, you know, and it's just so much energy of this manifestation coming out here, and you popping into a higher opportunity, elevating and going into, stepping into your destiny, your purpose, where you are meant to go. And it's just, it's like, I feel so excited. I don't even understand like how I am sitting here and not like shaking. I'm kind of shaking and not shaking. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I feel like my heart's doing like this feeling, because I'm so freaking excited for you guys and the things that are happening and what the universe is bringing in this message here. Is like they are presenting you this opportunity, this door opening, because you have been manifesting it. And if you continue to put out this energy, this magnetic field that you have coming out here, you know, you get back what you put into the universe. You're attracting all the things, you know, whatever you put out there is what you attract, right? So keep in mind of that, you know, whilst you can change that up. The universe is going to bring you what you ask for, what you put out, right? And so the universe also wants to co-create with you. And because you are doing all the things that you are trying to manifest, trying to bring about in your life, and this could literally be anything, okay? This could be you starting your own business. It could be you opening a new opportunity to elevate in your career. This could be you lining up to your destiny and your higher purpose. This could be you, you know, using your abilities to step into something creative, something like that. And, you know, I just feel like this is you being guided to what's best for all, and also creating your own destiny with the universe, right? Creative inspiration coming to fruition, this manifestation, and the higher power is working through you. You know, if you have been feeling stuck, you know, ask for inspiration from spirit and from the universe, and it will come to you. It will be presented to you. And I feel like it's already being presented. You might be even seeing a lot of fours, 444, 444. You might even be seeing 111s, 222s, like a lot of angel numbers or master numbers all around you. And you might be asking, like, what is this supposed to mean? You might Google it and be like, okay, these messages don't always make sense. Pay attention to the signs that are being shown around you during that time. What is happening around you? Do you notice anything that stands out? The feelings that you have, certain songs that might be playing, something like that. You know, don't always Google the number, but pay attention to the signs that you're getting in the moment. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I also feel like with this Neptune card, like I said, there's a lot of this indication of like dreams, psychic abilities, opening up that area of your abilities. And rather than, you know, Googling things like I was telling you here, maybe tune in more to your surroundings, you know, go to nature, whatever you feel called to. And now I know it's going to depend where you live in the world, because it might be like freezing ass cold where you live, it might be snowing and stuff, but tune into maybe the trees or the ocean, maybe tune into the sky or certain sacred spots that you like to go to, whatever really calls to you, to be able to have some time to really just go within yourself, you know, and just soak up that spot that you're in, and just choose your surroundings wisely when it comes to that, and allow yourself to meditate rather than worry yourself, you know. And when you're able to have this spot, like, see how these people, these are the guides, the spirit guides, and these people are like meditating, almost like praying even, you know. You can pray, and it doesn't matter what you believe in. you can pray to the universe, you can pray to your spirit guides, you can pray to whatever deity it is that you believe in, and you can pray to your higher self, you know? Like I said, it does not matter what you believe in, and you can ask for guidance, ask for clarity, ask for signs, you know? And you will likely be guided to more clarity, more guidance, more signs. Did I already say that? But yes, really understanding that you have a big purpose coming in, and you're being guided towards that. So if you've been feeling stuck or stagnant, or like, you know, a little bit like, oh my gosh, I don't know where I'm supposed to be or where I'm supposed to be going, like, it's happening, it's coming through, and this open door is going to be showing itself to you if it hasn't already. So let's get some clarity here with the tarot, because I do feel like this is an elevation here. For some of you, you could have been knocked down with a previous opportunity in which you were like, well, why didn't this happen for me? It's because this is a new cycle that's popping off for you, and it's a higher opportunity. It's a new door that's opening up for you. The other door was closed because it was not meant to happen. This is something bigger and better. You know what I'm saying? So, oh my gosh. And also hearing when you believe. So I don't know if that's a significant song for anybody. Messages from the universe for group 3, please. We have the 4 of crystals, which is the 4 of pentacles. Messages from the universe for group 3, please. Messages from the universe for group 3, please. We have the Empress. Messages from the universe for group 3, please. Eight of Cups. I'm also really drawn to like the swirls here in each card, and they're from different decks, you guys, which makes me think of like a new cycle, infinite possibilities. The 8 of Crystals, which is the 8 of Pentacles. Messages for group 3, please, from the universe. And the 3 of Swords. Back of your deck is the 6 of Crystals. No reversals today, guys. It looks like you guys are, the messages that are coming through from the universe is like, for some of you, this might have been like a dark night of the soul that has taken place, or a Saturn return. Maybe even a little bit of both for some of you. That might have just coincided. With this 3 of Swords coming out here, it's just like this has triggered an awakening for you guys to get on a higher path, like a higher purpose, and finding where you are meant to be, you know, where you're meant to be going. And it's been a very difficult road, to say the least, a very difficult journey, and navigating your healing, navigating what you're meant to be feeling, where you're meant to be going, this cycle, and even like navigating your own identity as far as like who you are, what it is that you want, your desires. And you've been doing the work in terms of healing, and almost like shutting your eyes to the rest of the world because you're focusing on what you need to do for you. You know, you've given so much of yourself to someone else, for quite some time, even for some of you, that it's time for you to be stingy with your energy and focus that on you, focus that on your desires and your dreams and what you want to do for you, in order for you to be there for the people that truly matter in your life. And you recognize that, you know, it's about you being able to cultivate the world, the dream life that you want for you and your loved ones. And you knew that in order for you to do that, you had to get right with you. And so it took a lot of time for you to let go of the things that were no longer serving you, and you still are in the process of doing that. And the universe is saying you have to keep continuing to do that, continue to cultivate that relationship with you, and give yourself that love and that nourishment that you deserve. You are worthy of all the things that you desire. You are worthy of love. You are worthy of the things that you are dreaming about, the life that you desire. I'm channeling that Million Dreams song. I channeled it for another group as well, but you are getting that song really strong also. Million Dreams from what's it called? The Greatest Showman. So it's about you having very big dreams, very big visions. Like I was saying, sometimes people don't understand your dreams and understand your visions because they can't see the way that you do. You know, like all the other ducks, right? In all the other groups, they have different eyes than you do. Your lens are different, and that's fine. That's okay. It's not a problem. But you can't expect them to see what you do. You know, and they can't expect you to have the same vision as they do. The universe is seeing that you have done so much and worked so hard to get to where you are and to be where you are, that it's time for you to understand, like, it's okay for you to accept what's coming towards you and understand, like, I feel like there's this energy that you might be afraid of actually getting all the things that you desire. You know, I know that sounds crazy, but that's kind of what's coming through. Is like you might be afraid of actually getting all the things that you've dreamt of and desired and wanted to achieve, and it's coming through, and you might delay that because you're holding on to something that you need to be walking away from. You know, I told you there's a lot of energies of fours, but there's also a lot of energies of like 8, right? You have 26 here, which is 8, 8, 8. 8 is a number of cycles. It's also a number of change, movement, you know, attainment, accomplishments, plans in motion. And these plans are in motion. And it's also you understanding like these cycles, and it talks about it here, every cycle is a higher opportunity. These cycles are taking place and you have to be ready for the shifts that are happening. However, if you start shifting your energies, you might cause a little bit of a delay here, because this energy field, you get back what you put into the universe. If you put out that you're afraid, that you're not ready, the universe might delay the things that are actually coming towards you and coming in rather quickly, you know? So I guess the message from the universe here is to really be mindful of that, mindful of the fears that you might be holding on to, mindful of the past that you might be holding on to, and the fact that you need to be ready to let them go and walk away from those things, because you are so worthy of the things that are due towards you. You know, the 6 of crystals, which is the 6 of pentacles here at the back of your deck, we have this energy of which, you know, you've been so generous towards other people. It's time for you to be given the generosity back, you know, having this given back towards you. The Ace of Cups behind that, the Wheel of Fortune, and then again the 6 of Wands. You know, I feel like this is about you having that recognition, having this divine timing all coming towards you. Again, the Wheel of Fortune is about cycles and this happening for you. The Ace of Cups is about you receiving something new, this new opportunity, another one, you know, another one about fulfillment, about emotional fulfillment at that. And this could be a new relationship coming through. If you're not ready for that, then that's fine. It might not even be a relationship of romantic type, but definitely one that is fulfilling, one that is bringing you hope, and one that is of a supportive nature, that has to do with your destiny, your purpose, and your path that you're going on. One that's going to bring you closer towards this opportunity and pushed you along the way of success and where you're meant to be going when it comes to this. Having this recognition and reciprocated appreciation, and, you know, being given the opportunity to be seen the way that you should be, as a star, as an amazing person, as this powerful being that you are, because you are. Look at that, the star is behind there. What the heck? You really are the star, you guys. And then the Empress is the Emperor is behind that. You guys, seriously? It's just the Eight of Swords, and then you just have to let go of any kind of fear and doubt that you have, because you guys are the star of your life. You guys are the main character, and you need to step into that. You need to understand, like, you have the power and the abilities. You just need to recognize, like, you hold the ability, you hold the power. You are the powerful one, and don't let everyone else make you out to be the person who does not belong. You know, like how in the movie X-Men, everybody who is not a mutant makes them feel like crap, like they don't belong here, like mutants should be exiled and don't belong and need to hide themselves because they are bad and something's wrong with them. No, mutants are badass. X-Men are badass. You know what I mean? Like, I want to be a mutant. I want to have a superpower. That's incredible. You know what I'm saying? And that's you guys. You guys are incredible, and you guys have this superpower within you, and you are going to step into your power and unleash it to the world and do something incredible with that. And for each of you, I feel like it's so vague here because it's going to be so different for each of you. So you're going to have to apply it as it fits for you. But it's definitely something that feels creative in some sort of nature. And creative is so broad, but definitely using your ability in some sort of way to help people, to help others, to help, you know, more than just yourself, if that makes sense. But yeah, definitely so much energy there. And again, because the Emperor is here, I'm not saying that it is a counterpart. This could definitely still represent you stepping into your power. But just because the Empress is already here and the Emperor is showing up here, it could possibly, like I said with the Ace of Cups, be somebody coming through and being an offer of friendship. Not saying like love relationship, because Ace of Cups is not Two of Cups, but friendship, platonic. It feels more platonic. So let's get some messages from the universe. Did I just mess up my whole deck? As far as like guidance from the universe, advice and guidance from the universe for group 3, because you guys are incredible. Advice and guidance for group 3, please, from the universe. Advice and guidance from group 3 from the universe. We have, I choose love no matter what. Yes, and I feel like that too. Like, I feel like whatever happened to you, to have this Three of Swords moment, to have whatever heartbreak, heartache situation, that you still have so much love within you. You know, like there's no heart, like there's no cold-hearted feelings. Like, even though you have this robot duck, you still have the heart of gold. Does that make sense? What advice and guidance from the universe for group 3? Instead of praying for an outcome, I pray for the highest good of all. And exactly, you guys, that's what I was telling you. When it comes to your purpose, your destiny, it has something to do with the highest, like helping other people, having to do with the highest good of all people. So one more, please. Advice and guidance for group 3 from the universe. Advice and guidance for group 3 from the universe. Advice and guidance for group 3 from the universe. Oh. We have, again, I recognize that I've chosen fear, and I choose again. I choose love. You guys, instead of focusing on things that you fear, like you know, anything holding you back, you're walking away from it, and now you're choosing love. You're choosing you. You're choosing you being worthy of all the things, and you're moving forward. And the back of your deck says, I am the loving energy of the universe, and that you are. You are, you guys. And I want to point out too, all this blue energy that you have going on. And it's like, not just, so blue for me is always like third eye, and it's also a throat. So I talked about third eye with your psychic abilities and your intuition and things like that, but it's also, for me, the throat chakra is about communication, expression, creativity, inspiration. You're inspiring others, and it's also about love, like unconditional love too. So keep that in mind there when it comes to your energy, because I do feel that in your cards. So that is what I'm seeing for you guys. That's where I'm going to leave your reading, group 3. I hope that this was insightful and brought you some clarity and with messages from the universe. The universe loves you so, so much, and I do too. So thank you guys so much for letting me do this for you. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please go ahead and smash the like button and comment down below a robot emoji so I know you're from group 3. And yeah, I love chatting with you in the comment section down below, so feel free to chat with me and let me know how this resonated. And yeah, I would appreciate it if you went ahead and subscribed and hit the little bell notification so you don't miss a beat. I'm also going to be linking my Patreon down below in case you're interested in joining our magical family there, where we have exclusive content and weekly energy readings not available here on YouTube. So thank you guys so, so much. I hope you guys have a magical day or night whenever you're watching this, and I will see you soon. Bye! What's up, group 4? If you chose the pink alien space ducky, welcome to your reading. You guys, I just feel like, I don't know why I'm seeing Dorothy in Oz, so I don't know if that has like a significant meaning to you, like Wizard of Oz, something like that. But yeah, I'm trying to think like the significance of that there. But I'm just seeing Dorothy in Oz. I'm also seeing Glinda the Good, and like a pink bubble, you know, like that she flies in. I don't even know if it's pink, but Wicked might be like something that you know, that the play. I'm also hearing popular from Wicked. So you know how she's like popular. Oh my gosh. So I don't know if you maybe when is her name Glinda in that? And then she's singing to 𝒂𝒏. She's like, popular, you're gonna be popular. And then she's trying to like give her a makeover, I think. But yes, I feel like maybe it's about you or other people. Maybe I don't want to unpack that particular meaning yet until we look into your cards. Either you are shifting your view on like other people or the world in particular, or how others perceive you, or something like that, because I feel like it's just about like shifting perspective, something like that, because you know, people view 𝒂𝒏 in one way and try to make her out to be something, and then you know, she actually is not the bad guy. You know what I mean? But yeah, let's dive in before I babble on too much. I'm just shook. Okay. Number 5, befriend your fear monster. The fact that the monster is green, like 𝒂𝒏. Wow. Okay. Life laundromat. Choose your own destiny. Choices, destiny, consequences. And then there's like a fortune cookie. Not fortune cookie, but like a, you know, the paper fortune thing. Did you ever do that when you were growing up? Wisdom with the heart chakra. 28 building blocks. Let's move this over just a little bit. And 25 Uranus change. Okay. Yeah, change. Wow. Change. And then 5 is also a number about change, overcoming like challenges, things like that. Wow, guys. Green is sticking out because I did talk about 𝒕𝒐𝒔𝒏. So maybe that has like a lot of meaning there. Wicked in particular. Okay, guys. Where do I want to go first? It's been a while since I actually watched Wicked, and I actually really like Wicked, but I might get the story mixed up a little bit. But the thing that I'm coming across here, that I'm getting here from the universe, is that you get to choose your destiny and where you go, and you understand the consequences that come with that, you know, which pathway you pick, and based on the choices that you make. And with said choices, with the lessons that you've learned, you pick up wisdom. You know, it's not for nothing, you know, these failed attempts, these, you know, mishaps, things like that, we always learn something and we grow, and that's what wisdom is, you know, growth. You know, see the trees here. With this fear monster, befriending your fear monster, it's about you not being afraid to have that, you know, afraid of what might be lurking in the background. You know, people were afraid of 𝒕𝒐𝒏, and instead, you know, other people made friends with her, you know, because she was not a monster. She was actually the most kind, strong, smart, resilient person in Oz, you know, full of wisdom and full of life. And then the prince dude, I don't even remember his name, chose her instead of Glinda, you know, the pretty princessy fairy witch, you know, and like, so not the normal, what like what a Disney story would portray, you know. Typically the handsome prince chooses the beautiful princess who looks like, you know, a beautiful blonde gorgeous girl. Like, just, I'm just picturing like Sleeping Beauty or something like that. Not Sleeping Beauty, but is it Sleeping Beauty? Yes, Aurora. But you know, he chose the person based on the beauty of her heart, you know, and that's what it matters. And because of how beautiful her heart was and her soul was, that beauty exuded to her exterior as well. Now, I'm not saying anything, I'm not going as far to say like, you know, this is about that, but what I'm saying here is, what am I saying? What I'm saying here is like, this is about you going back to your core values, I guess. Stripping back to like, not just being focused on the appearances, because I feel like sometimes when I see pink, I picture like the girls who chose like, I like pink because I like pretty things, you know, things like that. When in reality, you know, there are girls who like other colors and not just pink, you know. People like shove girls into the category, into the stereotype that all girls like pink because pink is a girl color, but that's not the case. You know, I was the girl who did not like pink. I liked blue, you know. Blue is still to this day my favorite color. And so, specifically Tiffany blue or mint blue, you know. But anyways, that's beside the point. Pink is just, that's what I think of, like, you know, the girls who like pink, they're really girly and princessy and things like that, and I was not that girl, you know. So this doesn't matter if you identify as a girl or not, or a woman. I'm just trying to prove a point here, which I feel like I'm taking forever to do, and I apologize. But what I'm getting at here is stripping back the appearances to the core values, where it's not about appearances. It's not about being the pretty princess in the room. It's about you digging deep and looking at the heart of you, you know, that what is on the inside, the wisdom that matters within you, the foundation of who you are and what you are trying to achieve, you know, in your life. And maybe things have been stagnant in your life. Maybe things have not been going the way that you wanted. It's because the universe wants you to really shift and look within yourself. Like, what is it that needs to be changed? What is it that needs to be worked on? You know, what's holding you back? What's hindering you? Because there might be some fears that you need to work on and confront, and you need to not necessarily expel or what is the right word I'm looking for? You not necessarily have to vanquish those fears, but befriend them, you know, because they're not going to go away permanently. Learn to befriend your fear monsters and figure out a way to work with them, you know, working on these core foundations and shifting as far as change goes, you know, having a shift in perspective, you know, working on these building blocks, having a strong foundation, and being a work in progress when it comes to, you know, strengthening your core values, letting go of your old visions and allowing these changes to take place. Because sometimes I feel like there's a really big shift coming into your life that's going to rock you. And with the building blocks here, it's almost like a tower moment in which something that was not meant to be standing there is going to get knocked down, and then now is the time where you're going to be building up that foundation, and it's going to be a firm one. So the universe is asking you to really ask yourself, like, what truly matters to you? What is it that you value deep down inside? You know, choosing your own destiny and writing your destiny based on what you value, what truly matters to you. What is it in your heart that matters to you based on the wisdom that you've gone through? You know, choosing to love on you and choosing that wisdom that you have within you. Don't go forward based on fear, but go forward based on the wisdom that you have within yourself, based on past experiences. You know, because you've been through what you've been through, don't be afraid to go forward anymore. You know, don't make choices based on fears of the things that you've gone through, but based on the fact that you've gone through these things and you come out on the other side that much stronger. You've overcome these things. You've come out on the other side and you're that much stronger. You've overcome these things and you've battled these monsters, and now, you know, you're able to control them. You're able to wield them. You're able to use them in the battle. You know what I mean? I hope that's coming across and making sense. So let's get a little more clarity here, because I do feel like it'll help me babble less, I guess, and be more focused in the message. So I hope I didn't lose anybody in the message. But yeah, when I say tower moment here, I do feel like this might be more of an inner tower moment. More of like a divine inner tower moment. Message from the universe. 10 of Wands. What is the message from the universe for group 4, please? Oh boy, sorry. We also have Serenity, which is the Hermit card here. What is the message from the universe for group 4? Four of Crystals. One dropped a card. Okay, what is the message for group 4 from the universe? Chariot. The message from the universe for group 4. The 10 of Crystals. I love it. In the back of your deck is the 10 of Cups. Wow. Just move these over. Okay, group 4. This is incredible, you guys. There's a lot of 10s here, so you're very close to this end of the cycle and the beginning of the next, right? If it hasn't already happened, it's going to be happening very, very soon. These changes that are taking place. You have 10 here, 10 here, 10 here, 10 here. So it marks the ending and the beginning all at the end, all at the same time, right? So I feel like there's a lot that you have been burdened with, whether it be something that you've burdened yourself with or that has just been placed upon you based on, you know, outside circumstances, the people that you have been surrounded with, things like that. And it's like this tower moment that is coming. I'm surprised it's actually not showing up here in your spread, but oh, the 9 of crystals behind that. I like that. Okay. Focus. With this Serenity card here, it's about you going within, like I told you up here, within yourself to really find the answers that you need. What is it that you desire? What is it that you want? I'm called to look closer at this card here. This particular fortune teller type of thing, it's that paper fortune teller type of thing where you fold it up and then you have to pick a color, and then inside you pick a number, and then you have to like do the like 1 2 3 4 5 6, you know, and then you open it up and there's like a message in there. So for whatever reason, and then you, whatever one you get, like I guess you pick, but I feel like you get to choose your own destiny. You know what I mean? And like whatever destiny you choose, like that, based on that, that's the choice you make. And then you understand, like based on those choices, you have consequences. I think I've said that a couple times already, but going within yourself to understand, like, what choice do I make? Because I feel like you might be at a point where you don't know what choice to make necessarily, especially with all these changes coming in, and it might be coming in really quickly, and you might be feeling like everything around you is moving really quickly and you're just standing very still. You know, it kind of feels like that, like you're almost like in a movie and things are like moving around you and you're just standing still. I'm hearing, is it chasing cars? I'll put it on the screen. If I lay here, if I just lay here, I don't know what the significance is, but it might mean something to somebody. 4 of crystals is really being careful of your energy and where you put it, being intentional with said energy as well, you know, because you are rebuilding and starting a new cycle and building things up, you know, strengthening where you are putting forth your intentions and what you are building up for your future, your destiny, what you are building and creating the life of your dreams, right? It's being very mindful of the energy that you are putting out and where you're putting it out, you know, being mindful of who you spend your time with, who you decide to be around, you know, that all of that contributes to the life that you are living, what you are choosing to build, the foundations of your core values, the foundations of the house that you're building, you know, not like a literal house, or perhaps maybe some of you this could be, but the house that you're building in your dream life, you know, when it comes to rebuilding your life and building up this new cycle that you are embarking on, if that makes sense. But I do feel like from the universe that you are going to be moving forward in a balanced way, so long as you don't let yourself be ruled by your fears and instead turn those fears into wisdom. You know, understanding like the past happened, yes, and you don't have to look at it as like, oh, what if this happens again? What if I feel again? What if this, what if that? And instead look at it as, yeah, that happened. And instead I learned this and that, you know, that taught me this. And changing that fear monster into a friend, like because of that, I learned this and I became this, you know, I'm that much wiser and that much stronger, you know, changing that into wisdom and moving forward in a more balanced and powerful and magical way with the Chariot, you know. You have this unicorn here, such a magical, pure magic creature, and you will be able to move forward. And you have 2 of the most incredible cards coming out here, the 10 of crystals, which is the 10 of pentacles, and the 10 of cups. So freaking happy, you guys. Group 4, this is incredible. And then the 9 of crystals behind that. It's about you really heading towards a life of legacy, creating a life of legacy that you want for you, the dream life that you desire, and understanding like in order for that to happen, sometimes we need to strip away everything that doesn't belong. And sometimes it was built on like rocky foundations, and sometimes we need to, like, in order for us to do that, the whole house, like, look at this, I have the house here, and I don't even know why I chose this particular thing to adorn my desk, but I did. And I actually had this for Christmas and I didn't make it in time, but it's like supposed to be a gingerbread house fluorite. So fluorite might be a crystal that you want to pick up for yourself, but it's like you guys are having to strip down to the foundation because something wasn't right down there, and you have to rebuild from the bottom up because you want it to be solid and strong for the life that you are building. This what is it called, sacred geometry might be something that you're also going to be looking into. Like, that might be something that calls out to you, but there's a lot of inner workings. There's a blueprint to your life that you are building upon and you are working towards and you're moving towards in such a great way. I think that's like a core message throughout all the readings so far, is that people are working towards, everyone is working towards something that they are manifesting, something that they are dreaming of. And you guys are no different. You are definitely working towards something you are dreaming of. It's just about you stripping back towards the basics, stripping back towards your foundation, and really understanding like what is really important to you and your core, what you want, your core values, your morals, what's important to you, and letting go of the rest, you know, being mindful of the energy that you have around you and where you give out that energy, because you only have so much to exert after being through what you've been through, you know. With the 9 of crystals behind the 10 of cups, yes, you're having this happy family coming towards you as well, as you're building up and as you're being mindful of your energy, like where you put it and what you surround yourself with. And because you're so mindful and intentional of your energy, you are cultivating the correct, like not correct, but like the right type of energy that you want around you. And you're bringing in like soul family even. The 9 of crystals behind that, which is the 9 of pentacles, is all about abundance, all about stability, independence, reaping what you sow, reaping the benefits of the things that you're working on. So I really love that for you guys, group 4. Let's close out now with messages and advice from the universe. Oh my gosh. So advice and guidance for group 4, please. From the universe. It's way too many cards. Advice and guidance from the universe, please. Advice and guidance from the universe. We have, I'm the dreamer of my dream. And you guys are. Dream really big, because you guys are literally starting from the ground up. And I know that sounds like a little bit overwhelming, but trust me, you guys are going to get there. You guys literally have the best cards coming out here with the Chariot moving towards success, and the 10 of crystals, 10 of pentacles, 10 of cups, the 9 of pentacles. That's incredible energy, group 4. You guys are so divine, so powerful, so magical. You have no idea. When I'm connected to my joyful presence, I attract support from the universe. Yes. Understand, like, when I'm telling you to really connect to what it is that you desire, strip it back to the basics, to the core of what you want, the core values. I'm not just talking about like morals and things like that, but I'm talking about what it is that you truly desire within you, you know, what makes you joyous, what makes you light up in this bright pink energy. You know, pink is such a divine color, by the way. That's what you're going to attract. And the universe is already supporting you, but you're going to attract even more great things. You know what I mean? So, what else? Oh, here we go. When I accept the love of the universe as my primary teacher, I will always be guided back to the lights. I love this. In the back of your deck, you guys, we have the true healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers. Yes, absolutely. Honor your feelings, because there's nothing wrong with like the feelings that you have, especially after going through all the things that you've been going through. You know, that feeling that I have, that you have been through a tower moment, it's definitely worth you processing and going through Don't let yourself dwell in it too long. Allow yourself to process and feel, especially if it comes up naturally and you're triggered by it, whatever feelings are triggered and things like that. Allow yourself to feel those feelings and allow yourself to also pull yourself out of it and move forward and propel yourself forward and understand that you are strong. You are worthy of this incredible life. And yes, that shitty thing happened to you, but guess what? Something even better is coming for you, and you're worthy of it. So, the universe loves you, group 4. I love you, group 4. And I hope that this reading brought you some insight and some clarity. And so, thank you so much for letting me do this reading for you. And that's where I'm going to leave it. Please go ahead and smash the like button and comment down below a pink, something pink, so I know you're from group 4. And yes, I love chatting with you in the comment section also, so I look forward to hearing from you down below. And please go ahead and subscribe and hit the little bell notification so you don't miss a beat. I will also be dropping my Patreon link down below in case you're interested in joining our magical family there, where we have exclusive content and weekly energy readings not available here on YouTube. So thank you guys so much for being here, and yes, I hope you guys have a magical day or night whenever you are watching this, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!